Over 70 million people decided to do the same thing in just 2 days. We think we should join the conversation on this new giant social media elephant in the room. If you've been anywhere on social media the last couple of days, you've probably heard about the new social media platform Threads. And basically that is this app's version of this. So as a creative agency, we pride ourselves on strategic planning and creative solutions, and we don't chase fads, and we don't like to rush into any sort of new hack or new fad or anything like that. So we don't often weigh in when things are new. But again, 70 million people in 2 days. So we wrote a blog on this, and obviously it covers the things I'm about to say a lot more in depth, or a little more in depth. So our advice for this would be the same as any other advice. One, are you joining this app as a business or personal account? And if it's personal, ignore everything I'm about to say, because if it's personal, go have fun. If you're a business, social media is not for your friends, it's for your business. We do a lot of content marketing, and the idea behind that is it's to drive profitable actions by customers. So you're on social media to promote your business. You have to think about, is the audience right on that platform for your business? Like 7 million people or not, if your people aren't on that app, it doesn't make sense to be involved with that app. You're not reaching your customers just because you're on there. Can you maintain your presence on this new app or on any social media platform long term? Have consistent commitment to producing quality content. It is better to not be on a platform than to have an abandoned account on a platform or to have a poorly managed account. Better to do one or two really well than try to be on all of them. Do you personally find it interesting? Like for us, the old word-based app that we're talking about, this one, never appealed to us. As people that work in creative visuals, a word-based platform never appealed to us. We couldn't derive the motivation to be on that platform, and it didn't make sense. It didn't make enough sense to push past our lack of interest. Can you communicate effectively on that platform? And if you can't communicate your message of your business effectively to your audience based on the parameters on that app, you don't need to be on it. Can you compete on that app? 70 million users are great, but don't forget you're competing with 70 million users. One of the things we do is brand storytelling, and that helps clients cut through the noise of all the social media apps and all the advertisements that people hear and all the marketing they hear daily. Our job is to help you cut through the noise to get heard over everybody else, or at least to get heard. Can you compete on that app? And odds are you can, but you have to form a plan as to how you're going to compete on that app, and then whether it's worth your time or not. So real quickly, why we think it's blowing up. One, people are nosy. They want to go see what it's all about. It's everywhere, and it's built this momentum. Two, I think society as a whole is a lot more accepting of social media apps and our presence on them. So we're more quickly to adopt social media apps now than we were like when the other ones came out. I think people have grown to hate this app. So a lot of this is a little bit of a social protest to that app. When TikTok first came out, a lot of people avoided using it. And in the early days, people got TikTok famous before it was managed more like most social media apps are now. And I think a lot of people are worried about if they don't get on this app now, they'll miss their chance to become Thread famous. I think there's a little bit of fear of missing out in general. The last point I'll make on this is that there's a lot of talk about how much access to your data this app wants, and it wants a lot. So much so that I think it's not available in the EU yet. And although it wants access to a ton of your information, it only wants a little more than the other apps have wanted in the past. So a lot, yes, but not much more than some of the other apps you're already using. As always, if you need help navigating this, if you need help solving any of this, or if you have any questions about any of this, just let us know. Thanks.